Hello, bastard viewers. I'm Winkers of Cardboard Bastards, and I am here to talk about the terrible, terrible news of Sentinel not immediately becoming a core mechanic. Just to get everyone up to speed, the league's ending soon. They have announced it's not going to become a core mechanic right away. There's going to be some changes to it first. They're interested in looking into it in the future. That's the text right here, and that's encouraging, but it's a little depressing because I feel like the mechanic is going to get a bit gutted. A bit gutted is probably an understatement. They're going to take a lot of the fun out of this, and that's fine. I mean, there's some weird things you could do with recombinators, like recombinating mirrored items to try and get an item that wasn't mirrored anymore, and that's not okay. So I expected some changes, obviously, but this kind of screams to me that whatever we get back is going to be in a Harvest-esque type of system. It's been said a lot of times, this is a great replacement for ghosts, and I agreed with that wholeheartedly. I honestly thought maybe free roaming sentinels that just kind of showed up and did their thing and you had to deal with it was kind of a cool idea. What we've got here is some tough news because recombinators did very important things for the crafting economy. There are a lot of items you could get easier that were very, very, very difficult to get otherwise, and now that they're gone, well, I mean, it's still a post-Archnemesis world, and they haven't really talked about what they're going to do in that respect. You needed so much more equipment on a given build to get it going. You either needed a very expensive core unique, for like crystallize omniscience builds, or you really needed to get that solid item. I played dominating blow, so getting a +3 weapon a little easier was a huge benefit. It made getting it on a staff kind of a realistic thing to do. Normally that's much, much more difficult than doing it on, say, a hammer, which has a much smaller mod pool to compete with. It's going to be tough. I'm a little concerned. Let's talk a little bit about what was wrong with recombinators, because I'm sure, the mirroring thing was one example. Them working on corrupted items might have also been kind of a thing. I think they didn't work on corrupted items. Hold on. Yeah, there was a challenge for it. Absolutely, yes. Recombinating corrupted items might have been too powerful, especially if you were running the amulet that lets you anoint a bunch. Yeah, that's an issue. Obviously, that's a bit of power creep in a way that maybe really isn't appropriate. But the lower tier cases, I'm just shocked that they've chosen not to integrate sentinels, and recombinators themselves aren't finding a new home as like an acquisition source, because they were good, and I don't think it would take nearly as much time to slap some limitations on it. We got the split tag in beast crafting, and the recombinated tag could do the same thing to keep people from repeatedly recombinating an item. And that's actually Nino, who you may have seen elsewhere on the channel, who made that suggestion. It's like absolutely perfect. That fixes all of the issues with recombinators currently as far as being too powerful. I'm shocked. I don't know what to say. It really feels like GGG is more concerned with making people feel weak these days than making them feel strong, which is an interesting design decision in an ARPG. Anyway, just wanted to talk about it a little. Hopefully, I don't know, other people are saying the same thing, because I would love GGG to come out and talk about this a little bit. They've said they're making changes in that. It was a Josh Strife Hayes video. I'll try to remember to link it in the description, where Chris Wilson says they're going to be revamping some leagues in the future for trade reasons. I think specifically was mentioned. And maybe after that happens, this won't be an issue anymore, but I really feel like we're throwing more frustration towards the players at a time when the game is very frustrating. And this concerns me a lot. And I hope people are voicing their opinion to GGG on this, because damn, man, a lot of stuff in the game is fun, but a lot of stuff in the game also kind of doesn't work right now as far as skills and build diversity is concerned, and they really need to throw us a bone, and instead they've taken one away. So, I don't know. Tell me what you think about it. I'm probably still going to league start next league, but I've been playing a lot of Path of Exile, probably the last year or so, and this is making me feel like maybe it's going to be a short-lived league. I'll complete my Atlas, kill a few bosses, and then go play Arc, or, I don't know, do something else. There's other games out there. And it's a kick in the gut.